Welcome back to the Coding Was Live. This is day 27, and in this live we will discuss about how we can create, or will create actually, like will create how we can create amazing quiz app using MIT App Inventor. So here we go. So let me just check my audio and everything is fine or not. Okay, so I'm just using my phone here. Let's see how this will work. So okay, so that's my YouTube channel. Here is YouTube channel and subscription. Yeah, it's live. Fantastic. That's fine. So if you have any doubt, any question, you can ask me on that chat option here. Okay, so yeah, cool. Let me just fix one thing. Is sorry. Okay, so here we go. So I'm using your MIT App Inventor. So let's start the quiz app. First of all, let's click on the new project. My project name is quiz app, and okay, right. So what we are gonna do here, this is our main first screen. Okay, so in this screen we are gonna create a quiz. So that quiz can be anything. That quiz something like maths quiz. That quiz can be the how we can find the general knowledge quiz, like what is the capital of India, US, or something like that. You can do any quiz here. So how we can do and how we can perform the actions. So here let's learn about how we can create a maths quiz. Okay, with the timer. We'll try to add the timer also in this live. Okay, so let's first of all, I'm gonna just go to the layout. Okay, and I'm gonna just drag and drop that vertical arrangement like this, and make this with and hide as fill parent like this. Now here I'm gonna just add the quiz. So how we can add the quiz here? So first of all, we need to display the question. This is the important thing, right? So how we can display the question? So let's suppose one label I'm gonna just here and solve this math, and that can be 24 like this. That can be on a top like this. Okay, solve this maths. Okay, now every time someone open this app, so we'll display them some quiz. Okay, so questions. So for that I'm gonna use here the we can use the label. So I'm gonna use here the horizontal arrangement to display the question like this. So here I'm gonna just make it with this fill parent like this, and I'm gonna just use here to one label, and I'm gonna just here suppose the number is 0 for now. Let's make it 20 or 40 will be fine. Another, I'm gonna use here one more label, that is the multiplication. Okay, like this, or multiplication icon, something like this. And another, I'm gonna just use here the another label and make all of them in just a center like this. Okay, and top, that should be in a center like this. Okay, center like this. Okay, now this is the quiz suppose. Okay, now that answer I'm gonna display. I'm gonna just, that should be here the text box. So I'm gonna just answer. Okay, this is the answer, and let's make that with is 80% like this. Cool. I need here one button for the submit. So like this, submit answer like this button, and make this something 18, make it font bold like this. Cool. Let's make all the thing in a center. Cool. And let's try to change the background color of this. So that can be some lighter color. So try to add something is like greener, or but that should be a very light. Okay, like this, like this. Cool. The same for horizontal arrangement, I'm gonna just make it none like this. Cool. So this is our quiz app design. Okay, now what we need to do here, we can do one thing is first of all we need to just display the random value here. Okay, so how we can do this? Level 1 and level 2. Okay, level 4. See, there is level 2 and level 4. Okay, so let's go to the block, and whenever the screen will initialize like this, so I'm going to just define the variable like this. So first, and that value is gonna make it for 0 now, or this is for also 0 for second. Now you can define the value. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna just define that value as random, or you can just make it as it, and every time when we initialize our screen, that first should be set as the random number like this. Okay, and instead of do one thing, just copy paste it. Okay, and this is the second number. Okay, so for that I'm gonna just call it procedure like this, and I'm gonna call it both here in the procedure, and I'm gonna call this procedure, call this like this. Okay, now we have the value in the level 1 and level 2 between 1 to 100, or you can if you don't want to make it harder, so just make it 1 to 20 like this. Okay, now we need to check the result. Okay, how we can check that? If someone click on the submit button, okay, like this, so we need to check what they have filled, okay, in the text box 1. So for that I'm going to use here the control like this, here if condition, if that value is equal. So how we can get that value? So that value should be equal to, or sorry, multiply equal to the actual text value. So the real answer, how we can get the real answer first of all? So to get the real answer, go to the maths and call it the into multiplication here, and that should be first and second number, first and second number like this. Okay, suppose there is one, someone select the 2 and 2, okay, it's randomly 2 and 2, so this should be equal 4, and that 4 should be, if someone write a 4 in the text box 1.text, then that can be right. So we'll use another label or something, so is here, and you can just make it 18, and you can just add here text is correct answer something. Okay, so for that I'm gonna just make it font bold like this, go to the block, and here I'm gonna just do one thing is I've just added level 5, so set level 5 dot text, that should be okay, that should be like, you know, correct answer, correct like this. If it's wrong, so else, if it's not match, then we'll display wrong answer, try again something, try again like this. Now let me just show you how that overlap will work till now. So I'm going to use the emulator, definitely that should work now today. Okay, so let's wait some second. You can just skip this part if you're watching this after completing this live, so you can skip that part because it will take around 2 minutes to launch that emulator. Okay, till now what I gonna do here, I'm gonna just I can do here anything. OMG. Okay, we need to wait. Okay, yeah, it's loading. Let's see how this will work. 4 3 2 and 1 and go. 9 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1 go. Finally. Now no, OMG, again it's taking a lot of time. I hate that type of thing, like why it's taking a lot of time. I'm using a MacBook, it's still taking time, so it's no sense of it's okay, let's wait. or yeah, okay, almost done, I think, I hope. I think this is the final countdown. Yeah, cool. Oh, fantastic, I can see it. Now let's put the answer. Oh, it's 0 0, really? Okay, so let's do one thing. Once the screen will initialize, we need to call it. Okay, then set label value. Okay, it's called got it. Now why this thing is like, let's try this. It's still 0 0. Let's try to do one thing is like, instead of the setting that here, I'm gonna, if I will set it here randomly, will that work? If that will work, then we don't need to worry about anything. We don't need to even call this procedure, or not even the screen initialization process. But let's see that will work. It's still, oh, that's the main thing that we are doing the wrong, is that we need to just do it like this random. We need to set that value. Where is that value? Okay, we have to set now. This is the most important thing we forget. Like level 2. Okay, go block level 2 and set level 2 dot text. That should be here. And let's try it directly first. Okay, directly means I'm gonna just call it here, initialize the global variable by the random value. Let me just try that will work or not. Okay, to assign the random value in the in an initial stage like this, and call it first like this. And the same thing, let's try it for the label. This is the level 4. Okay, so let's try it for the level 4, and that will be our second value. Okay, and let's refresh this and let's go here. Oh yeah, fantastic, it's working. 12 into 20, it means that going to be a 240. So let's try to be 200, and let's submit this. Try again. Okay, let's try and even know the new answer. Yes, 240. Okay, it's still okay. Are you sure? Level 5 is that it's correct? Oh, that's the wrong thing. See, we can see all the things in the live. See, first into first, that should be second. Then that should be 240. Correct, right? Now what we need to make sure, whenever your app will not run, and whenever you are actually you have done everything as it is, but it's still your app is not working, then make sure one thing in your mind: computer, laptop, they are never wrong. Always the human wrongs. Always here is the human mistake. There is no mistakes from the computer. This is make sure. So don't put the blame on the computer or code or YouTube or anyone. No one. Just take your code again and try to fix it. So we have completed that quiz. Now after just submitting, we can just do one thing here. Set text box as that should be null, so we can fill the another information like this. Okay, now what we need to do, I need to, if the answer is correct, then I want that value should be changed. Okay, so how we can do this? So for that you can do simple as you can call it again. So I'm going to use the procedure for that. Okay, so set that first number like this, call it here random like this, and just copy paste it here, and that should be second like this. Now we need to just call this procedure when the answer is correct. If the answer is correct, then we'll call this procedure. That will set value again. So let's try 240. try. It's correct. Oh, it's not refreshed. Let's refresh this and let's see. Okay, oh, I can't even solve that. Sorry, so let's fix it to the 5 and 5. Okay, now let's try this. Let's try to refresh this and go here. Okay, and really I'm just added here, that should be between the 1 to 5, and this is also 1 to 5. Yes, but why it's showing me the 15? Okay, in the initial stage we have done that 5 5 like this. Okay, let's try this. Oh yeah, it's a cool answer. Submit. It's correct, but that value is not changed. The reason is because we need to set them again. So how we can do this? So for that we just need to call it like this. We just need to copy paste this. Okay, and we need to call this procedure like this here. Simple. Now let's go submit. Try again. Oh really? The reason is that's not refresh it first. Yeah, 5 ones are 5. Correct. Now we need to fill the 4 to the 8. Correct. 5 4s are 20. Submit. Correct. 3 1s are 2. Oh, try again. Okay, so that's the quiz app that we have just created using the MIT App Inventor. Okay, now we can use the timer also here. Yes, how many quiz you can complete in this, you can do like this. Okay, so that video going to be long, I think, if I will create that, or should I do this? Okay, let's try this. Let's do this. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just set the timer, or let's try this like let's try to add a score instead of the number. Okay, instead of the timer. So first we'll try this one. Let's try to add the numbers. Okay, numbers means the score. Okay, how much score you have gained. So every time you give the right answer, you will get the 1 marks, and once you put the wrong answer, your score will be going to 0. So let's try this score. Okay, and that can be font size 20 like this. Okay, and that score should be for 0 now, like this. Score 0. Let's go to the block. So whenever every time the answer is correct, then we need to set that label value. So label is 6. So set label value is like here. So call it here, and that should be like we need to use the join function. Okay, actually we need to calculate the value also. So for that we need to use here the two tables. Okay, so for that we need to use the horizontal arrangement also, because we need to display the values side by side. So for that we need to use a score and like this, and we need to use another label that will display only the score like this, and here the score, that should be the only score, not the value, like this. So now we know that 7 is the score that we need to increase, but make sure horizontal, that should be background color, you can make it none. So okay, oh sorry, not that should be none, like this. Okay, now let's go to the block, and every time we we have done the correct answer, so we can do one thing is simply we need to increase the value by 1. So go to the maths and see the plus this one, call it, and that should be get the label value first. So current label value, that should be I think 7. Okay, and that should be 7. That should be fixed on the 7 and increase by 1, like this. Okay, so every time you done the correct answer, you will receive the 1 extra value, but once you done the wrong answer, then yeah, you will be going to be 0. Really? Or you can make it -1 if you will give the wrong answer then. Okay, so let's try to the 0. Let's try this, how that will work. Okay, let's see here. So here we are, and let's see the score, how much score you can get in this game. Okay. Oh, okay, fantastic. Two, I think 2. Submit. Oh, score 1. 3 into 3 is 6. Is, oh, really? Oh, that should be 9. I'm sorry, the score is 0. That should be 9. Let's click on correct. Then 10. Oh, correct. Then 12. 3 score. Then 8 is 4 score. Then 4 again. Then it's 5 score. And 7. Then, oh, score is 0. Cool. So this is that. Now let's try to add the timer, so anyone will be in a hurry, so how score they can gain in 1 minute. So let's try this. So first of all, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to just add the timer. So for the timer I need here one again label, and that is the 16 at least, or 20 or 16 is fine, and that label value for now is like 0, and that will display the seconds. Okay, you got me? That will display the seconds, so that should be, I think, the 20. Okay, people should know what's the time. Okay, or 28. Yeah, 28. Go to the block, but we need a timer here. Go to the sensor here, and the clock, we need to hide it. Let's go to the sensor clock like this. Let's go to the, that should be enable, yeah, timer 1. Go to the block, and every time clock is running. Okay, so we need to just start the minus value for the level 8. Are you sure level 8? I'm not sure. Let's try this. Click on this level. Yes, level 8. So level 8, and that should be set level 8, and that should be minus by 1. So that should be minus this one. And what is that minus value? So level 8, that should be here, minus by 1, and make sure you need to initialize the 60 value at the default value. That should be a default value here. Okay, not 0. That should be a 60. Okay, so that will start. So let's try this. But once that label value is that label value is, suppose the 0 or 1, so we need to make your game over. We need to display the actual score, or what the score is. So for that we can use here the, let's use the timer control again. If that level value is like I'm gonna just use that logic call here. Let's see here. If that level 8 value, so go to the maths here, and if that level 8 value is equal to 0, sorry, that copy paste, that should be 0 like this, then we need to make our game over. So for that I'm gonna just, first of all, I'm gonna just disable the timer. This is the important thing, and this is the timer should be enabled, that should be false. This is the main thing, like false, like this. But we need to display the score also. Okay, and we need to restart the game also. So go to the design, and here you can see, go to the user interface, use the notifier, just drag and drop this, go to the block, and here the notifier, and let's show dialog box this with message. Okay, like this. And here the message is, you can just say here the text, and you will see the join text. Okay, here, and You can use the join, or I don't think we need to use join. We can use directly because we have the two things, title and the message. So in the title, I'm gonna just display in the title your score. Okay, your score is okay, and that message will be the label value where we are showing our score, and that label value is 7. Go to the block and label 7 dot text here. Cancelable, yes, but oh, we can use another notifier, just like that will display the OK button also. Cancelable, this one, show message dialog. It's the same, but very difference. It's like title, that should be title, and the button is like okay. But once we done the OK button, then we need to do one thing is see the after choosing, okay, or after text input. So after choosing like this, so after choosing we need to set the timer, that value that should be 60 again. Level 8 is like set level 8 like this, and that value should be 60. Okay, that should be 60 like this, and we need to enable the timer also. So once we enable the timer, everything will be like the same. Okay, we are restarting our game again like this. Let's try if there is any issue or anything will resolve it. Okay, let's try now. Let's refresh this. Let's go here. Okay, yeah, we have 60 seconds to fill 2 to the 2. Yes, let's try this. Submit 3. My score is only the 1. 4 to the 8. That should be 8. Oh, why is that showing me now? 5 for the 20. Yes, I have still. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just speed up that score. Okay, so for that I'm gonna just go to the clock and just remove that, and let's try again. Let's go here. Let's make it fast. Oh, the 5 to 10. Okay. Oh, why this showing me again 10? This is correct, and 5. This is the answer. 5 5 5 5. No, not 1. 5, man. 5. This is done. Submit. Then 3 to the 6. Submit like this. Oh, your score is 0. Why? Score is 1 because I have filled something wrong, I think, at the time. I don't know. Okay, once I submit it, so score is now is 1. Okay, so let's try it something. Let's do one thing. What I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna just this is not restarting our game because I think that will not after choosing. So for that we need to use the notifier, and that should be the so choice, this one. That will work. Okay, because choose dialog. Okay, so after choosing this we can get that. Okay, so let's try this. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna just do simple thing is like message should be that label, the title should be this is okay, and your button will be okay, or restart. Okay, so if I just choose the restart, okay, so I need to use again condition here. This game is going, oh my god, it's going long and long and long and long. Games are like interesting, and I love them. Get choice, so we need to use the logic again here and go to check condition. If the choice, okay, if the get choice, if that choice is equal to the restart like this, then we'll do here. Cool. Now let's try again. Let's play it. Okay, here we are. Okay, 520. Man, I need at least one score. Oh, your score is 1. Okay, restart and cancel. Let's click on restart. Yeah, that's fantastic. Okay. Oh, we need to, you can see the score is 1 already. We need to set our score that is also should be the 0. Okay, we need to stop this, cancel. We need to reset the score also, and the score level is 7. So same thing, just do one thing is like close this, set level. After completing after choosing this, we need to just set that should be 0 like this. That should be 7. Oh my god, that's the overall game that we have created with the timer. Okay, this is a really maths quiz app. You can literally publish that on the Play Store. If you have any doubt, you can ask me a comment. Thank you so much for joining this live. If you have any doubt, you can question. Mustafa Heather, hi Mustafa, how are you? How to open this mobile on the desktop? So I can try using my apps on the desktop. Okay, so you need to use the emulator to open that, because there is no option to open the Android APK on the desktop. There's only option is you can use the BlueStack also, okay, or you can use that emulator and you can run it like I'm doing right here. Okay, I'm using the emulator like this, so you can do same thing. Okay, Mustafa, thank you so much for joining this live. Have a nice day, be safe, bye bye.